great read defensively, and you just see him get in the right position to make the play and get his guys the football back.
Looking deep for Adams. Oh, so close to an interception. Read that beautifully. Got his hands on it, couldn't get it. And it's second down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
He's going deep for Brown. It's caught inside the 25.
The pass.
And this will set them up nicely deep down in KC territory. And Waller taking it in over the middle. And they're going to lose some on this play. Being knocked back to the 18. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. They were trying to go to Brown once again, and it's third down. They'll look to throw again. That is caught by Brown. Touchdown, Raiders.
Las Vegas.
Marquise Brown, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Raiders are pouring it on. And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2. They went empty backfield, all their weapons out wide, so there really was no secret here to what they were going to do.
No secret, but they still had to execute it, and they started. Protect the guy throwing the ball, because oftentimes when you empty the backfield, people bring pressure at you. They managed to hold in there and successfully complete the touchdown pass.
And the Chiefs are going to make the recovery. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. A reminder coming up just a few minutes from now, we'll send you to Jonathan Coachman and our crew in Orlando. Coach will have a look back at some of the stats and scores from yesterday's action. This pass going to be caught by Hardman. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Nice play for Kansas City, picking up the first 18 yards that time. He's going to go down. They sack him back right around the 30. The lightning rod, J.J. Watt with a sack. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. Another try after the first down sack. Mahomes. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face third down. Now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. We'll step aside and get an update when we return to Arrowhead. He's got his man. That's Hardman. And they'll get this down to the 10. This is 1st and goal, and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. Working from the gun, Mahomes. This will be caught at about the 6. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. That'll bring up 2nd and goal after the gain of 5. Again, they'll throw with Mahomes. This will be caught at about the 6. They'll get nothing out of that one, and it's going to lead to a third down.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd and goal.
Mahomes to throw once more. And that is caught for the touchdown, Kansas City. kill. There to make the grab. And the Chiefs gain a bit of respectability.
Well, that touchdown certainly helps, but they've got to go ahead and convert, get to the half, and figure out how to keep chopping down this lead in the second, don't they?
Yeah, they still need to regroup, and they still need to end the second quarter strong. A little bit of time left. Brown now to kick it away after the touchdown. Taken in at the 3. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 31.
Now here's the signal caller getting ready to lead this offense again. They've got the lead. He's a big reason why. Looking sharp so far.
And as we travel around the league, we see quarterbacks get it done in a variety of ways. But today's NFL does tell us one thing. If that guy doesn't play well, their team's not going to win. And right now he's got his team in the lead.
And now they'll look to extend that lead. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. 7 seconds remaining. Darren Waller, the intended receiver. And it'll bring up 3rd down.
It's 3rd down.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. He's got a man open. It's Hunter Renfrow. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. They'll throw now on the final play. Lets this go for Renfrow downfield. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. Due to time constraints, we move you forward in today's broadcast to the beginning of the 3rd quarter.
Chiefs 28.
The Raiders with the lead already, and they will get the football here as the second half is now underway. And able to break this out all the way to the 38-yard line. Great return.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 38-yard line.
Out comes the Raiders offense. They'll go on offense first to start quarter number 3. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. A big play there. His first NFL reception goes for 6. And this offense is running away with this one.
All you hear from coaches and personnel directors in the NFL, how difficult it is for a rookie. Receiver to have an impact on the game. So much to learn, so much offense to absorb. Looks like he's picking it up.
Oh, and now they're going to fake it. And he gets in. And no one was expecting a fake there, but they add 2 more onto their lead. And that's something you almost never see nowadays. When you fake it, You're at the 15-yard line on a PAT as opposed to just going for it for the 2.
I'm sorry. I know they got it, and congratulations to them, but it's just not a good play. I mean, the risk-reward is really off the charts. Not in your favor. Run your offense out there. Put it on the 2-yard line if you want to go for 2. But I'll be darned. They ended up getting that one, didn't they?
And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. That one good for 12 yards into Kansas City first. They held him in check in the first half, but that's his longest carry of the game right there.
So would this be the definition of fresh legs since he didn't get much done in the first half? Now he has a great opportunity. He's taking full advantage of it.
Throwing left side, it's complete. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
First and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Mahomes now to throw. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Throwing now is Mahomes. And that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
I'm kind of surprised by that they kicked the field goal. I guess you get some points, but this deficit 3rd quarter, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't either. Yeah, I'm with you on that one. When you're down that much, kicking a field goal, does it feel a little bit made?
And he's into the clear. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. Room to run at the 50. Still going inside the 30. And they are not going to catch him. He's in. It's been a back-and-forth game, a lot of points on the board, and that return right there kind of indicative of how this thing's gone.
Well, you seen.
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete.
Is no good on the fake extra.
Charles, we get a look there at the draft class for this offense. What do you make of it?
Well, overall, I like the balance of the guys that they selected because, to me, they got a few guys who can step in and play right away, which is exactly what you want. But they also drafted for the future as well. They've got some guys who might need a year or 2 on the practice squad, so then we'll find out if they can actually play.
And we will not see an attempt to match that return touchdown, as this will be a touchback and bring it out to the 25. KC's offense ready to take over. They have been struggling. I would imagine at halftime they went through some possible changes. Well, those changes aren't working, so now where do you go?
I think that now.
And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Jeremy Chin picks it off, and they're going to be set up in the red zone right around the 17-yard line. Yes, folks, that is his 3rd interception, and I'm going to use one of the most overused phrases in football. He's a ball-hawking safety.
I love the way that you called for the shot there. That's perfect, though, because there is something to that. Being a safety often allows you.
And this is caught. Touchdown, Raiders.
Touchdown, Raiders.
From 17 yards out, and the Raiders Take advantage of field position on the turnover to cash this one in. Jason Sanders now for the extra point. Oh, and now they're going to fake it. And this fake extra point attempt failed big time. Not only did they not get it, they went backwards.
I know we could sit up here and dance around it a little bit, but going for two in this situation, somebody doesn't like someone else. There's no doubt in my mind.
Well, what they couldn't see is you lean back in your chair and you went, yeah, it's not a good decision. They didn't get it, though.
Yeah, I don't think you can just say, well, my kicker's hurt in this spot. No, okay.
They'll try to get the offense going with Johnson. Yeah, boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. His carries tonight, they're getting up there, so maybe one of those every now and then is understandable.
I would agree with that. Understandable every now and then. Sometimes you come back and you fake it to him and go play action. But other times you say, okay, they got him on that one. We'll come back to him in another carry.
It's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 5.
From the gun on 3rd down, Mahomes. He is going to find Hill here. And he will have a Chiefs first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 49-yard line. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Watkins. 7 yards, the pick up there. I respect both sides on that play, CD. For him to be able to hold on to that football and the impressive tackle, wow.
Did you notice the look between the two of them as they came off the ground? That look did say the word respect.
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. Now it's Mahomes again. Complete. The tight end, Kelsey. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 31-yard line. Give him 11 yards that time and a new set of downs. That's now 4 completions in a row. A good bounce back following the interception last drive.
Certainly not letting it affect him, that's for sure. And we all know interceptions are going to happen. So the big trick, don't let it affect you going forward. Most of the good quarterbacks, they just tell the ball boy, get that one out of the rotation, give me a fresh ball, and let's go. He's got his offense moving again.
The busy night continues for Johnson. And he's going to get this one down to the 30. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball on this drive, and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally, because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. Makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
7th play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3.
Brings up 3rd and
from the gun, a run for Johnson. That is not going to be any help as they dump him behind the line of scrimmage. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here, and it'll be 4th down.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package, and that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
No good.
So kind of a tough. Break there. No real hook or slice to that one, but he's denied by the upright.
And he basically hits it just straight as an arrow. But yeah, since he's on the hash mark to begin with, straight as an arrow isn't good enough.
Sliding out of the pocket. That's complete. It's Kyle Juszczyk. All that for a 2-yard gain, 2nd down.
I wouldn't be surprised to see the next step in utilizing this position to actually utilize more of a scat back in this spot because we saw the catch there, right? He made it. It was a bigger, stronger guy, maybe not quite as elusive as maybe someone else you would put there.
Yeah, didn't get the big yard. Or you might out of a smaller back.
Incomplete.
So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8.
8 yards to go.
Airing it out, looking for Ridley. And it falls incomplete. After almost being intercepted. A pick there would have been great. The good news for the defense now, it's 4th down.
After what they faced during this game where they've given up a ton of yards downfield, there has to be a measure of revenge right there for the secondary. They've been shredded throughout the game and finally forced an incompletion.
Eluding the pressure right. Now he's going to... And that's caught inside the 35. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. Maybe a frustration penalty there because he's picked them apart.
They've tried their best to get to him and haven't done it successfully. A penalty as a result of that hit there.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. Gets this one to use check. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. It's a gain of 5 on the play, and that'll make it a 2nd down.
It's interesting because when I'm watching college football.
And that's going to be caught for a Raider touchdown. Kyle Juszczyk there to make the grab. And this offense continues to pour it on. And, man, Charles, talk about zinging something in there. Those gloves, they help with one-handed catches, the fun stuff. Any padding for a rocket like that?
One would think so, but I'll guarantee you this. After that throw, his hands will hurt later. Not right now in the moment. He's just feeling good about catching it.
Yeah, a little stinger, but a touchdown. Jason Sanders now for the extra point. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. This will be caught just inside the 10. And he will not make it to the goal line as his try for 2 is going to come up empty. But that's little consolation to this defense as they have been porous all game long.
Well, I have to admit, I'm scratching my head a little bit here trying to make sense of what I just saw. Number one, huge lead. Just kick the extra point and be done with it. Number 2, if you are going to go for 2, just line up and go for it from the 2-yard line. Why make it so difficult? That's a long way to go to try and pick up some points.
The Chiefs offense now making their way back onto the field. Now, they had compiled a pretty long drive last time. Unfortunately, though, it ended with no points after the missed field goal.
And that can hurt the psyche of a team because...
And now here is another interception. Picked off by Jair Alexander. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Raider defense delivers a score.
Jason Sanders for the extra.
This D wanted to put it away before we... Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And that one goes virtually nowhere. Tried to fake extra point, but nothing comes of it.
Let me go ahead and show my age a little bit. I liked it when they would fake it from the 3-yard line, right? When you'd line up, go ahead, and oh, there's a fake, and he's going to get 2. That's great. But from the 15, the risk reward is just not there.
So risky to get 15 yards on a fake. Well, you see the result right there.
Yeah, I know these young whippersnappers are trying to do different things in this game, but let's go back to old reliable. Kick the ball through the post.
Get off my lawn.
That's darn right.
Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down.
I think it's pretty evident we can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they've stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments. There's a ball thrown right side and complete. And oh, he coughed it up. And the Raiders pick it up. And this one will be brought back to the 22.
Fumble on the play.
A lot of talk this week about ball security. In fact, they added an extra period in practice to be more secure with the ball. It didn't work out there.
Well, sometimes you just get overexcited during the game. You may all of a sudden make your catch, see some open field, and decide you're going for it.
And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. A 22-yard touchdown grab. And the Raiders take advantage of field position on the turnover to cash this one in. And he had... Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And he gets in. Well, no one was expecting a fake there, but they add 2 more onto their lead.
Jason Sanders set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. That's fielded on the back line of the end zone. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
Here's the Kansas City offense now as they get set to take over. And the turnover last time, that's sort of been symptomatic of their struggles here in this one.
Big word. I like it, though, because you're exactly right.
Like that, don't you?
All game long, they've struggled moving the ball, turning it over on the last possession. Is that word again, symptomatic?
Yeah.
I like that.
Your analysis, symptomatic of the success of this broadcast.
But I like
And the Raiders have got him. Aaron Donald able to drop him that time for his 2nd sack of the evening. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. Another try after the 1st down sack. Mahomes, screenplay, Johnson. They get 14 back, but it leads now to a 3rd down. And passing yardage-wise, now up over 350 in this game. Pretty nice performance.
definitely that, which usually means you're putting a lot of pressure on guys trying to cover. If you're a defensive back and they put over 350 yards on you, you've had a long day. The key to everything, if you're doing it without throwing interceptions or turning the ball over. Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
.33 yards is the distance on the punt there. And the Raiders will take over now 1st and 10. So here are the Raiders now to take over. They're in the driver's seat right now, and they were winners last week over the Seattle Seahawks, so trying to keep that momentum moving in the positive direction. A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 43. On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. And he'll take it across the 50 and into Chief territory. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down. Once again, it's Jacobs.
First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
Give him 14 on that one and a 1st down.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10.
I'm not sure how much more evidence they need, partner, than to understand that if they don't start to slow him down, it's going to be a long afternoon here at the stadium because he is just shredding them at this point. And let's face it, coming into the game, they knew he would be the focal point of their attack. This is going to take an 11-man unit on the defensive side to start.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. An 8-yard touchdown run as his guys continue to pour it on. So he's in for hit. Oh, and now they're going to fake it. Down the numbers. There he goes. And they are just not going to let up as he is into the end zone here for 2 more.
Jason Sanders set to kick off.
And the Chiefs are going to make the recovery. The risk-reward of the onside kick. When you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling, and whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things, now that they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. Quickly to Kelsey. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. A good pickup there, 8 yards on the first down completion.
At the 34-yard line.
To throw again on 2nd down. Mahomes caught left side by Cobb.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target. He's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that, and that's what he did. I see a shake of the head as he gets up, and you've got to imagine he's thinking, guys, you got to help me out. He's hoping his team can read his thoughts because he definitely needs some assistance.
Thirty-yard line, 2nd and 12. Now here's Mahomes. His throw incomplete. The intended receiver was David Johnson, and it's 3rd down.
Incomplete. Jeremy Chin on the coverage.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. The tight end Kelsey has it over the middle. Now the ball comes loose, and the Raiders pick it up. And a big turnover there as his guys... Get the football back. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. The last time out, another touchdown. And I think there may be some empty seats around here by the time the fourth quarter comes around.
Yeah, I have to agree with you because this one's just about decided. But you know who benefits from all those empty seats? You and me, trying to get to the airport.
That's
the road
true.
to be fairly clear by the time we have to leave the booth.
Escaping the pressure right. And now he's going to use his legs. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. Maybe not exactly what they had in mind, but that scramble good for 6 and a first down.
Well, he's proven real effective running the football. No one open.
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. They'll run on first down. It's Jacobs. Yeah, he's able to push his way forward somehow for a gain of about 2 yards. Second down now.
And he continues to pile up the yardage. That puts him over $150 now. And this defense has really had its problems trying to keep him contained.
So first and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. On first down, Jacobs. About 3 yards there to the 27.
Josh Jacobs.
The last run got 3. Now here's second and 7. On play action, they'll throw. He'll buy some time right. Looking for the end zone. And this is caught. Touchdown, Raiders.
Las Vegas.
He was able to move around and found some vision to throw the football. And how about how he ended it? Boy, he had some zip on that throw.
Yeah, it doesn't hurt to have an arm like that. Results in the touchdown here. Oh, and now they're going to fake it. That's caught by Waller out left side. And boy, talk about adding insult to injury. He's into the end zone to tack on 2 more.
Jason Sanders set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. That's fielded on the back line of the end zone. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And last time the turnover on the fumble, and they were in enemy territory, so that had to be very frustrating. Down on the scoreboard here, can't do it again.
You nailed every part of what was frustrating. Down on the scoreboard, had a drive going, had pushed it past the 50-yard line so they felt like they were in striking distance, and to come away with nothing, not a good feeling at all, to put it mildly. Now they can't afford to do that again.
Yeah, now can they get that bad taste out of their mouth here?
43 is the mic, boys. 43. Check, check.
Flag comes in. This might be a free play. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And he'll lose yardage here. Going down back at the 28.
Offside. Defense.
They threw it. They just threw the flag.
And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side...
And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Jair Alexander. And they'll start with great field position at the 41-yard line.
At the 41-yard line.
They'll run on first down. It's Jacobs. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. The pickup goes for 16 and a Raider first down. Here's Jacobs. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's second and 4. Running is Jacobs. And just a couple yards there down to the 17. The Raiders on third down. 6 conversions and 9 tries. They've done a great job of picking these up. This time they face a 3rd and 2. And he is going to have the Raiders first down. At least it appears that way. And he got it by maybe the length of a football. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Now a carry for Jacobs. A tough run gets him just inside the 10 to the 9, but no further. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. Counter play with Jacobs. And he fights his way into the end zone for a Raider touchdown.
Las Vegas.
A 9-yard touchdown run. And the silver and black continue to roll. And let's not forget it. Oh, and now they're going to fake it. This will be caught at about the 6. And they're just not going to let up as he is into the end zone here for 2 more. Ooh, a little cruel here. They're going to go for the onside kick up big. And the Chiefs are going to make the recovery. Well, fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number as empirical.
And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. 11 yards there, first down.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
Mahomes now on first down. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up
throwing again on second down. Mahomes. And the Chiefs are going to be set up with a first and goal here as the tackle made at the 9. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
first and goal at the 9-yard line.
And again, it's Mahomes. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Trying to go back to Watkins, but it'll be second and goal.
Leads to second and goal.
On the ground, this is Johnson. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play there. They're going to need to come up with something better here on third and goal.
Third and goal.
Here's Mahomes, third and goal. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Intended for Sammy Watkins. Incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
26-yard attempt.
And his kick here is good. And they'll get back 3, but this remains a large deficit. Well, in the grand scheme of things, those 3 points likely not going to matter much, but I guess they get a little closer, a little more respectability.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been outplayed all game long, but like my mom used to tell me all the time before I went out, dress up a little bit, son. Make yourself respectable. And that's what they're doing here. They're just dressing up the final score.
The Raiders take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard.
Here's Las Vegas ready to take the field. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When do you go to the backup? Let him get some time.
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon, because I'm just going to tell you, in the 2015 season, I commentated on 3 games in a row that were blowouts. And in none of them did the starting quarterback ever come out of the game for the team that had a big lead. And in each instance, I asked the coaches later on, why didn't you do that? And they all looked at me and said, just don't really do that in the NFL.
And he lost the football, and it's picked up by the Chiefs. And his guys will take over at the 25-yard line. There are 2 words that we hear coaches say all of the time. One starts with a B.
After reviewing the play, the ruling on the field is reversed.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. The outcome of this one, well, we know who's going to win it. It's just all window dressing at this point. Got me thinking, what's the biggest blowout that you've been a part of as a player, broadcaster?
No, I'm not going to go to the player part because when I think blowout...
Because you won every game as a player.
No. I think about being blown out, and no one wants to go back to those memories. But, you know, when I was calling college football, I saw a game that, you know, a team put 70. I actually saw it happen twice. A team put 70 on their opponent. And in the NFL, in the 2017 season, I saw one of those changing of the guard games where a team that hadn't been very good before now was dominating and kicking around.
Oh, now he's stripped. He lost the football, and it's picked up by the Chiefs. He's got the lane, and there he goes. And he has brought this one back. A fumble recovery for a Chiefs touchdown. And at this point, after that... The fumble on first down. Now here's second down. Now a handoff here to his running back. It'll be a gain of 5, but still about 3 yards shy of the first down marker, and now it's third down. And again this time to the tailback. And he's able to get the first here as he's taken down at the 25. A third down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on second and short. A handoff as they run the counter play. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. It's a 10-yard gain there to set them up first and goal. A handoff as they run the counter play. And the Raiders are going to have it first and goal as he'll take this down to about the 3. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's second. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. A 3-yard touchdown run as his guys continue to put this one out of reach. Well, they just continue to roll. And, Charles, for you and I, we want the close games, but for them, it has to be so nice to enjoy this big cushion.
I can't remember the last time we saw them play this loose and have this much fun. I think they'd love to be able to capture this game, carry it with them from week to week, and be able to execute like this in all the rest of their games.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
And now here comes Kansas City. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it. Forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize. Like going to the county fair, you don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material. From the 32 now, here's first and 10. Here's Mahomes to throw. This is caught with a catch right side. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It'll go as a gain of 10 and a Kansas City first down. Working from the gun, Mahomes. This pass going to be caught by Hardman.
Personal foul, roughing the passer, defense.
Well, they'll get the yardage, but they hate to see him take that hit.
You're always trying to cool off a big-time guy throwing the ball, but you have to know when to back off, pull up, and not hit him. There's the penalty.
Now a pass dumped off to his running back. And he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. I call it no gain there on the first down play. Had the completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's second and 10. Mahomes to throw once more. And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line. J.J. Watt breaking through to get him to the ground. It's a loss of 7. On third and long, it's Mahomes. Over the middle, he's got Watkins. And this play comes to a halt at the 33, and obviously that's well short of the first down.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the first down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they rallied and made the tackle.
And this one is no good. He missed it. But there is a flag down. He might get another shot at this.
Defense.
Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post, because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
And he'll get this one down to about the 17.
David Johnson on
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
the 17-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup.
They go to Johnson again. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. They give those 2 yards right back, and now they're looking at a 3rd and 10.
Brings up 3rd and 10.
Looking to throw, it's Mahomes. He'll drop this down to Johnson underneath. And he is going to be stopped at the 12, short of the first down. That one good for only 6, and it leaves him with a 4th down.
How about that strategy there, Brandon? 3rd down. They just said, we've got faith in our tacklers. We'll give you the short stuff, and just decided to protect the sticks. So every time I hear fans telling me tackling's not a part of the game anymore, plays like that, I can clip and save and show them you have to tackle well if you want to be a good defense.
So they put together a good little drive there, but ultimately stalling out in the red zone.
Yeah, I know a lot of people look at it as a little bit of a negative. They didn't get 6 points out of it, right? Didn't get the touchdown. But that's actually okay. They got 3 points, able to give their defense a little bit of rest, let them settle down over there. So all in all, to me, that's a good drive.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
On the return, the Raiders take over 1st and 10. At their
The
own
Vegas offense ready for their next possession. We've got a lopsided game here. I don't know, Charles, what does the handbook say that we discuss when we've got a game like this in the 4th quarter?
Hold on a second. Let me thumb to the proper page on that. Know what it says?
What?
Let's discuss how we got here. This is a dominant performance, where they took control of this game, how they've managed to keep control of this game, and then we go ahead and think about how we're going to leave here and get to the airport. In a lopsided blowout, the roads are usually open.
On 3rd down, here comes Jacobs.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
back at his 48-yard line.
So it's Raider football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And he'll take it across the 50 and into Chief territory.
The ball carrier.
So they get half of what they needed. It'll be 3rd and 6 upcoming. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38.
Complete to number 30.
That's good for 9 yards as they convert on the 3rd down play. Flushed out right. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10. They will run the draw with Jacobs, fighting his way down to about the 35-yard line. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. The completion there winds up a wash, and it'll bring up 4th down.
Pass complete, but no gain.
No yards.
Yeah.
So you file that as unsuccessful.
Yeah, you do, don't you? Except on the stats. Throwing the ball,
Get a completion.
you get a catch,
Yeah.
but still, no yardage. Okay.
So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further here in the 4th.
And you know in this league, you can never have enough points, but this widens it out, as you said, and now it's all about ball control, isn't it?
A fairly short kick from the 14. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point. And down he goes. Brought down a Raiders sack. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle. Another try after the first down sack. Mahomes.
And he'll get this underneath to David Johnson.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play.
1-yard line.
43 is the mic, boy. 43. Nice hit. 3. You left me, Trey.
Mahomes now on first down. Over the middle, complete. It's Watkins. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Brings up second.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Johnson with a completion over the middle. And he'll get it down here to the 43.
Good for a Kansas City Chiefs.
A big offensive explosion help leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.